Morning, everybody. Welcome back to this Tuesday's edition of Student View. It's actually the last Tuesday that we will be with you guys. Unfortunately, no. Yeah, this was really cool. Might continue it next semester, but at a later time in the day rather than 9 a.m. This week on campus, considering there's only 2 weeks left, and we're all so excited and wrapping up our final projects.
I meant to do this before.
Just go ahead. Pause.
Our last show should be mukbang.
Our last show should be what?
A mukbang. It's where you eat and just talk about anything.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. You got your tray of your twinkleberries. Like I was
Mukbang.
mukbang.
It's breakfast time in here. All right. Anyway, so this week on campus.
I'm sorry. I didn't know how to open it all the way.
Pause right open.
It's open.
It's open. Okay, this week on campus, you guys. Today was Donuts with the Dean right now, 9:30 to 10.
Wasn't Dana speaking at that?
They're speaking at the Soup and Substance. That's today
Soup and
too.
Sub, okay.
And that's in Conference Room C at noon. It's a presentation by Ashley Durst of the Survivor Advocacy Outreach Program. And yeah, some of our friends are going to be speaking at that, so that's exciting. And Soup and Substance is a really good event. Excuse me.
I just burped too.
We're so disorganized this morning. And then the jazz ensemble concert is tonight at the Fine Arts Building at 7 p.m. Tomorrow is the Bible study at 8:30 in Bob Evans Farm Hall 216. Thursday is Rise. We've been talking about that a little bit on the show. And there's a lot of people participating. Rise is really actually super cool. So I'm going to go check that out. A lot of professors will actually encourage you to go to that if it's during their class. Like I remember last semester, my classes would be canceled and they gave me extra credit for going to Rise. So hope my professors do that.
I never had a
again.
class like that.
I hope my professors do that again. But I'll be there if so.
This tartare is stale.
That's really unfortunate.
I didn't get it from the calf.
And then, okay, so Thursday, the annual Health Fair and American Red Cross Blood Drive is happening in the Lions Center Gym from 10 to 2. And then the rock ensemble is in the Fine Arts Building at 7 p.m. on Thursday as well. Friday, there's so much going on this week. Friday is softball versus Carlow University at 2 p.m. And Friday is the $1 bowling night. We always said we were going to go. We never went.
I didn't even go last. I've never ever been.
I've never been. I don't like bowling.
Me either. I can't. My nails don't even fit in the things.
Yeah. Plus, I'm so bad, and
Yeah,
I'm
me too.
I hate being I hate doing things I'm bad at. I
Yeah.
just won't do it. So, I'm not gonna go bowling. Saturday is softball versus Point Park at 1 p.m. Sunday is the Archon Car Show, which actually has always been really well attended. And that's the Bob Evans Farms Hall parking lot, 11 to 5 p.m. If you guys like cars, you can check that out. Oh my gosh, there's so much going on. The Masterworks sings I don't want to pronounce this wrong, Metal Sun, I guess, Fine Arts at 3 p.m. Sunday, and then yoga with Emily Sainz in the Lions Center at 7:30 p.m. And that's what's going on campus this week.
I did yoga at the retreat at Kalahari when I went on the church retreat. It was fun though.
Was it hard?
Yeah, it actually, I actually fell asleep, after, when we were laying down,
The
I
child's pose or whatever?
Yeah, that's exactly what we were
Yeah.
doing, the child, that's all that stuff, and it was
Because
all
yoga
of,
really exhausts you.
it was all the older people, everything, and you know me, I was in flex up, they're show out, and I was just doing everything she was doing, and all the way down and all the way up, everybody was just I can't.
I golfed. I was on the golf team back in.
You golfed?
Yeah. So here's the story. I had to do, in high school or whatever, you have to play 2 semesters of a sport. And I went to high school for my freshman year, and then I started here at Rio, in what would have been my 10th grade year. But I still was I still was old enough for, to play high school sports. But I didn't want to play soccer again because I had some stuff going on. So I golfed just to get that credit because you had to take 2 to get out of gym. And I didn't want to go back to the high school just for gym. So I golfed. And there were 26 people on the team.
That's a lot.
And they, instead of ranking the top 10, they ranked everybody. And they posted the rankings. I was 26. I never got invited to a meet. I never got invited to do anything. The only thing I ever got invited to was practice and the team pictures. I never attended a meet. I don't even know what a golf meet is like, but I was on the golf team. Man, I hated golf for real.
That is crazy. I can't even picture you playing golf. Like, I just don't. It's like you can't see the like. I just don't get it.
I would go to
don't
practice,
get golf.
and my coach would be. He was the nicest man ever. Like, he was so nice. He never like treated me bad or anything. I was just so horrible. And he would be like, "All right, everyone, like you're gonna go play holes 1 through 9 today. Go head out." And he would just let us go, and I would go and golf the first hole because he could see us, and then I would just sit in a bush until practice was over, because I couldn't do it, and it was so frustrating. That's how I played Fortnite. That's how I played Fortnite. I started actually going out and killing people. It was really scary at first.
I stress.
I just started to get stressed.
I'm scared.
But how's the weather out there?
Right now it's 33. It was like it was snowing a little bit when I was walking over here. But Wednesday it's gonna be 68, sunny. Thursday 47, cloudy. Friday 55, sunny, as well as Saturday 60, sunny, and Sunday 64, sunny.
Yeah.
And Monday 70, sunny.
And Monday.
I was just looking. I see it's gonna be
Is it
sunny
supposed to be nice all week?
Yeah, like it's no
better be.
rain, no snow, nothing. It's kind of cloudy now, but a little bit later it'll brighten up.
Last Saturday, or this past Saturday, it was 80 degrees. I was wearing shorts to work, and now it's snowing, and I'm angry
Yeah,
about it.
I had on flip flops.
We're gonna be in Miami soon, though. That's what I was gonna say. I want you to go skydiving with me when we go to Miami.
Okay, so, bruh.
Okay.
I might like hyperventilate.
I thought that I would too, but
Like, cause I hyperventilate when I run sometimes. Like, if it's really like if I'm
don't
really
know.
dead, I will hyperventilate.
like I went skydiving for my 18th birthday, and
I seen something on Twitter. It's like my best friend.
I just saw, yeah.
I was like, what is that?
I found the video on Twitter or on Facebook.
I didn't ever click on it.
It was a video from when I went skydiving for my 18th birthday, and like when I landed, like you land and like you like slide or whatever. I stood up and Faith was right there running at me, and she picked me up and hugged me. She was like, "I'm so glad you didn't die."
Oh yeah, I
was so
seen that. I was
scared
like,
for
I
me.
didn't even click on it. I just seen I was going on makeup. I'm like, what is this?
What is this? Yeah, and that made me want to go skydiving again. I was like,
Oh, yeah,
me and
we're
Marissa
going.
have to go to Miami.
Yeah, we're going.
Like for sure, we're
Dude,
about
that's
to
gonna
go.
be so scary.
Oh, it's gonna be so much fun. Can you imagine? Like, it's really not that scary because it seems like it's not real.
You falling from the sky.
Yeah, but it feels like it's not real. Like you're up there so high and you're looking around. It doesn't feel like it's real. And you know,
My stomach is gonna jump.
no, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. You know how like if you hit a roller coaster, like your stomach drops.
Yeah.
It doesn't. When you get like, it feels like you're not even moving.
Your lips like, like
Yeah. But I really want to do that. Think about the pictures. Think
I
about the
know,
video
the-
that we
the mem-
that we can have.
I'm gonna hold my phone. I'm gonna have the cam. I'm gonna have the little
The
cam.
GoPro or
Yeah,
something, yeah.
I'm gonna have the
Right.
cam on me.
That would
Oh
be
my
so-
goodness, that
yeah, we have
we're
to.
gonna do it.
Over
We're
the
gonna do it.
ocean.
Camera
Yeah, we're
weed.
taking our little trip to
Camera
Miami
weed.
after. Glue it down real good. Make sure it's real down.
So we down there. It's like, no, go down. Try to take the parachute over this. And I'm like,
No,
grab.
that would literally be the most famous video ever if me and you jump out of a plane and your wings.
I'm like, no, but I need it. I need. What am I doing the rest of the trip? We gotta
Turn around, we're going home.
We gotta turn this.
When we were going to Panama,
Go this
Rissa,
way.
we got 2 hours away. Rissa forgot her makeup and she goes, no. She goes, take me back. I'm
No,
not going.
I said I'm not going. I'm not going either. And it
we
was
were
like,
already on her way.
it was like we didn't have like either, cause I said like I'm not going, so either we were gonna, she was gonna take me back home, but like when I went back home, my makeup was there, so like we could have just went. So either way it go, it was like I have to go. Like I'm not going.
We had
So
to turn around, drive all the way back to school.
2 hours in, I was like, I'm sorry, like I can't go. Like I was just about to, I'll hitchhike then, cause
She was literally gonna get out. She was like, just
I
stop.
can't.
Like
I
no.
can't.
So that happened. Yeah, you would definitely go home.
No, for real. Like I would be so mad the whole trip.
All right, so maybe we'll just not wear the wig when we
Yeah,
go.
no, as I said, I can't wear my wig. I'm just gonna do my hair. Maybe have my real hair.
But yeah,
Oh, my quote. I don't have a quote. Like in my agenda that I got from the bookstore, it has quotes every day, like when you flip the page. And this one today says, do not anticipate trouble or worry about what may never happen. Keep in the sunlight. And that's by Benjamin Franklin. So, you know, just remember that. Just keep in the sunlight. Don't worry about what don't happen. Just, you know.
don't worry about everybody else. Worry about you.
Exactly. Keep in the sunlight.
Man, it was Sis's grandmother that said.
It was who?
Sis's
Sis's grandma-
grandmother that said
That was her
yes,
grandma?
I'm pretty sure because she put her grandma on like all those tracks.
Really?
Said something about like if you don't like me, you don't have to
If you
fool
don't
with
like
me.
me,
You just don't have to talk bad about
If
me.
you don't like me, you don't have to fool with me. Just, you don't have to be mean to me or nothing. What else?
She said you don't have to talk
Oh, you
bad
don't
about
have-
me
you
or
have to
be
talk-
mean to me. She said I'll stay out of
Your
your
way,
way,
and
and that's
you-
how you. She said and that's how you deal with that.
It's on the end of the song.
So anyway, Cardi B just came out with a new album. We've been listening to it all day. And if you guys have been keeping up with like social media and stuff, Cardi B, there's a lot of videos of her from Coachella because Coachella was this weekend.
I love Cardi B.
And everyone's been posting pictures about how rich and fortunate they are to be out there. Did you see the video of Cardi? Like, she's pregnant now. Like, she's good into her pregnancy. She was out there twerking.
Yes.
She was out
No,
there.
look, she's on the ground, everything,
Right.
like hands on
And
her
then she did
back.
an interview and she was like, man, I couldn't breathe, but it's whatever.
Yes, I was watching her. I was watching all that stuff. I was
Cardi's so funny.
I just love her so much. She's
Did you
just
see
such
the
a good
video
spirit.
of
She's
her
so
and her
humble.
sister getting interviewed?
Yeah.
And her sister was like, I stole your Gucci bag back when we were in Bronx, and I didn't want to tell you ever. I haven't seen it my whole life. And she brought her the exact same Gucci bag, and Cardi was not having it. She was like,
I love Cardi so much.
So yeah, Coachella was this weekend. I was just like watching all kinds of videos and looking at everybody going to that last night, but I also feel like it's like a big scam.
True.
Because the people that run Coachella are not like nice people.
Really?
I'm pretty sure I read somewhere, I don't know if it's true or not, but I read somewhere that they're like anti-LGBTQ and they're like just all this and that.
Oh wow, I didn't. That's crazy.
Making money though.
That's like that girl. That's like the one girl who was so happy about the awards when she got there and everybody was on the vlog girl.
Oh wait, what happened?
When remember we were watching a vlog and she was like, "This is why I would never attend." Tana Moja.
You saw that one too?
Tana
I love
Moja.
Tana Moja. Oh no.
Yeah.
You said vlog and I was like, who?
Who's on
Yeah,
the vlog?
Tana Moja.
I was thinking
She's talking
David
about-
Dobrik, not.
No,
That's so
yeah,
funny.
she's
Gregory
talking
watches
about-
it now too. YouTube's where it's at, you guys.
You just like start watching them and stuff now? Like you never watched vlogs before? That's crazy. You
I
know, I
know.
just watching vlogs. I be having my phone in the bed like, why? I'm on YouTube watching people vlog.
All right. So, this needs to silence. I was watching.
I can go put it in the camera.
Here you go. Put your microphone up to it. So all of you guys that play Fortnite, I play Fortnite. I'm low-key addicted to Fortnite. I have an issue with it. I play like hours on hours every single day. I'm not very good, but still it's fun to play. And I was watching, we talked about a conspiracy theory the other day that said that the something traumatic or like big detrimental type thing was gonna happen April 18th because we were talking about it with the, what was that, the creepy voicemail. What was that face?
I didn't know it was the 17th.
Right, that's tomorrow. That's what I was saying. So there's this conspiracy
got
that
it.
just came out. I'm like, let me sit up. There's this conspiracy that just came out about like regarding Fortnite, and if you guys don't play, it's not gonna be very interesting. But if you do play, you might have like noticed these things change. So they just came out with the update the other day for season 3. What are you? They just came out with the update for season 3 the other day, and they had like that downtime, like where everyone was waiting in the queue, and like it was like a big deal. I was mad about it. I don't know if you guys were. And then they came back, and when they came back, the theme turned into like a lot more space related. And if you guys had noticed, or if you look it up on YouTube or something, you can see there's a meteorite in the sky now that's like, it wasn't there before, it wasn't like so big before, and it's like really noticeable now and it's moving around. So people started to like look into it, and people were kind of just like, oh, that's a cool new feature. And people thought that it was gonna be an April Fool's joke for like the meteorite to like hit the map and like take Fortnite down for a little bit or something, but that never happened. And so then people started noticing that whenever they played the game now, like the controller vibrates. So like if you guys play, and I noticed that the controller vibrates when you're like going down and when you land and when you're playing, and if you're in the cloud or if you're out in the
like
game.
3 times or 4 times.
Yeah, it vibrates the same time for everybody. And this guy, again, it's like a conspiracy theory, so like it's just kind of like fun to look into, but it's kind of creepy. So the guy started looking into it, and he figured out that the vibrations matched in Morse code, same as the Morse code that was sent in the SOS for the last conspiracy theory that we talked about. And the Morse code, after he decoded it, obviously I don't know Morse code. I don't know if this is accurate or not. It's just what the information was saying, but it said that the Morse code decoded with the controller vibrations to SOS D15 418. And 418, obviously, April 14th, SOS, we all know what that means. And then D15 on the map, the coordinate to that is Tilted Towers. So that means, and Tilted Towers is like the most popular place on the map, like if you play, like that's where everybody goes. So they're saying that the meteorite might strike and hit Tilted Towers tomorrow, 418, and it'll be a big thing. And people thought that that was just kind of like where it ended with the conspiracy, but then this guy on Reddit got a hold of the information, and he matched the map on Fortnite to Poland,
But you forgot about the game in 1940. The first game that he created in 19, because you just went straight to Poland. They
I
don't
got so much to
understand.
think about. Okay, so the guy that
I was this morning, I was like this. I was listening
I
this
was
morning,
telling
like,
her about it.
wait, what?
I called her. I was like, bro. But okay, so the guy that created Fortnite back in 1991, he created a game where there was a meteorite that hit this big city that people say is Poland. So he's always been interested in like meteorites and meteors hitting cities and stuff. So that's another, it kind of like ties into why people think that because he's the one that designed Fortnite, they're thinking he might, you know, have this come back because Fortnite is such a big game now and it would have a lot more of an impact because his game back then never really went anywhere. So that's where people started to realize that Poland connected, because he had already been kind of like involved with that back in 1991 as far as meteorites and like hitting the city and stuff. So somebody took a map of Poland and they took a map, the Fortnite map, and it matches up the shape and everything. And if you look at the location of like Retail Row on Fortnite, it matches up with a huge shopping center in Poland. And like the Anarchy Acres and stuff like that matches up with farms that are in Poland. And Tilted Towers matches up with a big city in Poland. But this city in Poland back in the 1900s had a huge meteorite shower that killed a lot of people and like destroyed a lot of stuff. And the location is like still there in Poland, where they remember that, and it's right outside of the big city that is the same location on the Poland map as the location of Tilted Towers on the Fortnite map, which is just like crazy.
Yeah.
Like the fact that
I think it's like, how did that's crazy. Like sometimes we don't even know like over like, you know,
Yeah,
it's just
exactly.
a game, like everything behind it.
and
Like,
it
we
makes
didn't
me
even
wonder
know.
like
Yeah.
if it is true, if they figured out or like debunked the big like Fortnite thing, it kind of makes sense that it would be something bigger than just Fortnite, because Fortnite blew
up. Like,
up.
Fortnite blew up so
It
That's
blew
what I'm
for what
saying,
reason?
and
Because
it's
they're
so
they're,
fast. That's what
yeah.
I'm saying.
And there's
It was
other
like a
games.
and
There's
it's free, isn't it?
It's free. There's other games out there that are just like
like
Fortnite
that.
that never blew up.
Exactly.
So like why
that
Fortnite?
has like Call of Duty. Like Call of Duty
Yeah.
reminds me just of Fortnite. My brother plays Call of Duty and like the same map, like
and
the
like
killing
Fortnite
everything.
is so simple. Like there's not anything deeper
exactly.
than that.
That's why I'm like, I don't get how this just blew up like so
it's
fast.
crazy to think about. The videos on Facebook, it's Machinima is the person who made this video. But yeah, it was just a really cool like video I saw this morning, and I was like, whoa, 4/18, that's the same day that the other one said. So like that made me pay attention to it. Again, like it's just fun to like, I think it's really fun to like think about this kind of stuff and think like, what if that was true? And even if it's not true, it's weird how many things are like coincidences with real
like,
life.
Exactly.
It's so weird to think about. I love conspiracies though, like that's my thing. That's what I really like to focus on.
Somebody told me there's no such thing as a coincidence. Everything happens for a reason. Like, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Like, oh, that was a coincidence. No, like, that was just perfect. Like, I was like, no,
Happened for a
that's true.
reason.
Yeah.
So we only have a few minutes left, but we want to talk about a couple of crazy women out here in the news lately. Marissa has a story.
Yeah. I was just reading this article. I don't know what I was on, but anyway, this lady from Mexico, she was 34. She was in a van. She had her 5 kids with her, and they were in like this little minivan or whatever. And she was crossing over. She was in Florida, crossing over to get back to Mexico. And you know how they have like the checks, you know, the cars. They have their system that scans the car, like sees, you know, inside the car, everything. And they seen something in her gas tank. And like, you know, they searched the car, and everybody to get out. They like took the car, searched it, and like in between like the installation and like everything in the car, like the front, the hood, like spare tires, like everywhere in her car. Like it was pictures of it. Like it was like in the top, the bottom, underneath the seats. It was everywhere. She had over $1 million in street money of the drugs. It was like meth, crack, like she had everything in her car with her 5 kids in there.
With her, yeah, she's grown with her 5 kids.
She probably thought like, okay, I'll be cool. I got all my kids with me and stuff, blah, blah, blah. But like, you're going back over to Mexico, like
and
you're in Florida. You know how that's like. Nobody can get through.
You know how like say if somebody were to traffic a lot of drugs in their car,
yeah.
Then say if it was like 3 teenagers or 3 people of a certain age, they would all be charged and convicted, no matter whose it was. What do they do about the kids in that situation?
But I don't think the kids have nothing. I don't know.
I know, but
because like I know like over like they have kids do stuff like over in Mexico, like over
and
like the cartels. I've been watching like on Netflix, like all those documentaries. Like, I have been watching like a lot of
Mexico
stuff.
is crazy, like child workers.
Exactly,
child
like like children be doing more than the adults. They have the children working and running, like they know what they're doing, the money, the drugs,
running the border like that.
running everything.
I was watching some documentaries.
I watched something they were crossing. Oh, what was this? It was like so good. hood. They had like the domes, like watching them like they were camouflaged. They had their stuff on and they had the
of
one shoes
them
on.
it was like a documentary of them crossing the border and
what's
seeing
it
how
called?
they survived.
Yeah.
I don't remember what it was called, but I remember
And like
watching
they had the
it.
things on their shoes.
It was
so
part
them
of a
like,
series where
print.
it wasn't just that. It was about all kinds of things like
I think it was like
prostitution.
drugs, American. Yeah, it was like about
Yeah.
everything. Something about drugs. I watched that in that episode.
Yeah.
Like, it was so
I watched
much.
all of those. I watched the ones about like prostitution and the ones
the
about
ones like the bad cities and the drugs, like them selling
Yeah.
drugs.
That's
like
crazy. I watched that a while ago.
Yeah, I
too.
did too. I watched it while I was in
We're
Cleveland.
the same
like,
person,
a minute
even
ago.
when we're not together. It's so creepy.
Yes, I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah, but there was the one that I have to tell you guys about before we run out of time. There's somebody's grandmother is on the loose for double murder and identity theft. So apparently she killed her husband and then fled to Florida and then killed a woman and stole this woman's identity. And now she's avoiding police because she got caught. Nobody can find her. There's like this big like manhunt out for her, and she's somebody's grandmother. Like, what is she doing? She's damn near 60 years old. Oops.
Oops. My bad.
60 years old.
We should be editing doing like how.
No,
bleep,
really, because
bleep.
this isn't even live. This is just going up on YouTube today. Just bleep that part out. I didn't say that. She's 56 and she remains on the run. The authorities say that she's armed and dangerous. And this grandmother is really cute. Like,
Let me see.
Look at her. She's just
Oh my
blonde. She's
goodness,
just
right. She is blonde.
she's just like flipping her hair,
Yeah,
smiling,
you would
having a
never-
good old time.
She
like,
didn't kill her husband and another lady and took.
she killed
She
the
had been
woman
like
just to steal
Kodak.
her
Identity theft.
What's my hobby?
Identity theft.
People either love Kodak or they hate him.
No, it is no, it'd be like exactly either you like him or like you hate him. It's no like you like
I
him
like
or
his
you hate
music.
him.
I mean, like, I
Yeah,
think
that's what I'm
he's got
saying.
good music. And his last song, or not his last song, but the Spar that came out where he's
Yeah.
talking about like the weather control and like the government and stuff. That
Yep.
was a real song. People really need to listen to
Kunta
that.
Kinte, that one and stuff.
I'm just singing it in my head now. Like. All right, everybody, that's about it for our Tuesday edition. We're gonna cut a little bit short. Everybody's real busy with this, wrapping up all their projects and stuff. So good luck to all you guys on wrapping your stuff up.
I got so much work to do.
Yeah, I'm about to go to the library right now. Have a wonderful Tuesday. We'll be back with our last and final episode of Student View on Thursday. So tune back in for that. Have a good day, guys.
Bye.